Alrighty, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Kinley Koi Cave featuring me. Good, she's a star. She's a star. Welcome back to another episode of the Darrel Long and Koi Cave show. Alright, I like look, y'all don't get to that Oh, I gotta change my shirt too. Go ahead, go change your shirt first. I really don't give a damn. I'll do the shirt in this shirt. I don't give a damn. You got a wagon package. So listen, man. Today's conversation, guys, is going to be about Poetic Flakko. It's going to be about K7, the Confessor, who I don't really know too much about. Admittedly, I don't know too much about, bro. So it's going to be less about him and more about Poetic Flakko and about two black women. One is she's not even a woman. She's a child. Her name is Nova, and her mother, her name is Tania. Now, I did some research before I go into my script. Let me put it down a little bit more. There we go. Keep that on air sign in the background. I did some research and I found out that when people in Los Angeles talk about something called FIG, I kept hearing this FIG, 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 FIG. Then I found out that FIG refers to Figueroa Corridor, which is a notorious 4-mile stretch of Figueroa Street in South Los Angeles. I think they say it runs from Gage Avenue to Imperial Highway. Some people call it the Blade, and it is an epicenter for rampant street level prostitution and human trafficking. Let me go ahead and talk about this one, bro, because it's about to be a long live stream. Let me go and change my shirt. I think I'm gonna go Goonies. I'm gonna go Goonies. Hold on. You know, it's why because baby, you don't really be in LA like that, so you don't really know LA like that, right? I live on the West Coast for many years. You gotta speak up. Yes, you gotta speak up when you come over here. You gotta speak up. You gotta have like your radio voice on. All right. I went Goonies.
No, when I said I lived on the West Coast for many years, and I had a lot of friends who lived in LA, who were from LA. I went back and forth to LA a lot. So I'm not saying I know the culture, but I know enough to know like it's rough out there.
All right. So I gotta go ahead and have YouTube. I'm gonna have Claude cook me up a little YouTube script real quick. But while I get into that, I'm gonna do a fresh reaction. Like I told my wife, Figueroa is a street, Figueroa Street in Los Angeles, and apparently for about 4 miles it is rampant with prostitution.
Of all ages, apparently.
Of all ages.
Of all
right?
ages, apparently.
And let me go ahead and put this up here right now. Copyright disclaimer and fair use disclaimer. We don't know anyone in this video. Everything is alleged. Everything is non-factual. Everything is simply commentary, reporting, news reporting, scholarship, and for research and for criticism purposes. We will be critical of people, but it's only for educational purposes because we want to protect Black women. So fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. And throw the fair use banner at the bottom before we even get started. All right, cool. So I had a situation where I was, reviewing, Taz videos, and he stopped to talk about somebody named, let's not use his names. Let's use Poetic Bison. That's what they call him, or Poetic Federal. That's what some people call him. Anything except his actual stage name, or we can just call him Poetic for all I care. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Let's call him the Poetic Bison. But now, because I'm gonna have another word for you by the end of this video, PDF file. Right? It's one thing to say your brother is into some shit, it's another thing to have your coworker saying you was trying to give a 15-year-old girl $20,000 to run her YouTube channel, and this young lady is only known for, you know, prostitution. But let's go ahead and get directly into it. Let's not waste no time. And then I'll show you guys, and you guys can tell me what y'all think. Let me go get the video first. The first one I need is here. Timestamp, basically 6 minutes.
Okay, so it is only 6 minutes.
No. The time, the show, it started at 6 minutes. It's about 12 minutes. This part of the video. The other part, is longer, much longer. This part is the intro, because he's a respected. So what we're gonna watch is Munchie B. Munchie B is a respected blood member on the West Coast, and he has some smoke. He has some smoke for Flacko. I mean, for the big bison. He has some smoke for the big bison, because this shit is too real to play games with, right? So let's go ahead and get directly into it.
Bitch ass, gay ass hoe.
All right, now this live is what got you DP K7, the Confessor. Now that's why people like Poetic Federal is so infatuated with this DP thing. You know what I mean? We've been hearing about DPs lately, and then did you tell him about yours? How you got whooped on for hopping on camera saying some stupid shit? You started this video off talking about you go slide, and now you got a leaked conversation talking about who's supposed to do what. Man, listen, bro. And then you a new crip, man. What are you a new crip, bro? Bro, if you number 7, I know the old newborn Keita. That was my boy Marquise.
I ain't know that, Flocko. I didn't know you was banging. You went from being a tether to moving to North Dakota.
North Dakota?
Yeah, he grew up in North Dakota. We got his ID.
North Dakota?
North Dakota.
We have black people up there. Like who? How many? Are you a specific type of race of people or something? Because I know only race certain.
Man, remember to grab the mic when you want to talk. Remember?
I forgot. Like, is he like a specific type of race?
Bring
or
the mic
something?
to you when you want to speak.
Is he like a specific type of race? Meaning, like, is he like Nigerian or,
I don't know.
Madagascar, however they pronounce it. Because I'm just wondering, like North Dakota, black people don't really live in North Dakota.
I don't know. That nigga from Liberia or something. What's the point?
I'm just saying though, like that's just weird to see North Dakota. That means I don't think there's no black people up there. In specific, like yeah. He didn't even say South Dakota. I get that because they got Sioux Falls and stuff, so.
All right, what's up? What's up, Lala? What's going on, Lala? Welcome to the show. So we're trying to have a comprehensive breakdown about why black girls need to be protected from predators. And we're talking about Flacko today. We're talking about Flacko today. I'm going to show you the evidence, and y'all can tell me what y'all think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's going crazy. So I know it's small, Lala, because I don't want to get copyright strike, but I'm put it up for a second. This young man right here is Munchie B, well-known blood on the West Coast. And on the West Coast, he's definitely respected. And he came out and exposed that allegedly Flacko was trying to pay a young lady who you saw in my thumbnail by the name of Nova. Her and her mother are admitted prostitutes in Los Angeles. I have about 8 interviews from them. We're going to cover one at a time, over the next few weeks. And but what I'm going to show you is definitely going to be disturbing. I'm going to be honest. She talks about why she's so pussy. She talked about losing her virginity at 13 to a man that was 35, 32.
She said he was 32.
He was 32 years old. We're gonna talk about Flocko allegedly giving her or wanting to pay her $20,000 so he can manage her YouTube channel. Sounds like pimping to me, but one thing at a time.
I was in the county with Infant Keita. He eloped, but you a joke. On God, you're trash, right? But I don't know, man. I don't know what that conversation was about. But hey, bro, go back to the drawing board, my guy on Inglewood. Go back to the drawing board, Confessor, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But all right, now Poetic Federal and K7, the Confessor, they good peoples or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I believe they be hollering at each other or whatever. And everybody know that the boy Poetic Federal like to pay to play. Habitual pussy buyer. Right?
So y'all hearing it right now. Right, and Lala, let me know what channel you at, Lala, so I can come and give you a wrench. If you at Gently Quick K, whatever you want you at, just let me know so I can give you a wrench. So he's saying that bro is a habitual pussy buyer. He pay to play. I'm gonna show y'all Flacco, and the ladies can let me know if y'all find him attractive, etc., etc. Y'all let me know about that, and let's keep going.
Right now, K7 got this little weak ass bitch / artist / girlfriend / hoe, whatever you want to call her.
What? Artist / girlfriend / hoe. Okay. All right. Keep listening.
You know, I guess he be trying to like pimp the bitch out to content creators or something. But
pimping bitches out to other content creators. This is just the beginning of where we go into black male degeneracy. And it's not just black men, it's white men too. But today, we're talking about these black males and how they like to buy coochie, apparently. All right, there you go, Lala. Let's go.
Throw the screenshot up. K7 such a bitch. Lucky from Hood Stocks. You know what I'm saying? About to purchase some pussy up off of her. In the middle of fucking, I guess he decides to run off on the bill. He not gonna pay.
So let me show this to my audience for, clarity purposes. For those who may not speak hood nigga language.
Like myself, because like what? I literally I caught some of it, but I just didn't catch all of it.
It's actually really bad.
Yeah, like what is he saying?
So at the bottom, you can see it say, bro, what's up with Lucky? Cause his bitch ass paid me money to fuck girly. And in the middle of the season, I'm pretty sure that meant session. In the middle of his session, ran out the room, ass naked home when his wife pulled up. I for sure need to speak on this.
No explanation marks, no capital. Like this is just really bad grammar, bro.
Yeah.
It's really bad. There's no comment. There's no periods. It was like a run-on sentence. Thank you for hood translation, bro. Thank you back for hood translation. I appreciate it. I don't know. I was like, what is he saying? I'm like, season. What that mean? Like, no, that's supposed to be another word there.
He didn't get it.
So someone ran out of the room during a intimate session with a woman, a young girl.
That's exactly what it sounds like so far.
And the young girl didn't get paid for her services because this was.
And her pimp, allegedly, her alleged pimp was mad about the situation.
Yeah, okay.
And he wanted to rectify the situation. Lala says, that's bloody crazy. I've never heard that. Oh, I'm about to show you, Lala, why we call these men bandits and why they're so degenerate. All right, we're about to break it down.
K7 such a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna go get his money. He want to do an interview about it. He's a yeet, right? But okay, now this same little stanky bitch that want to be a rapper / hoe / girlfriend to this nigga K7, whatever. You know what I'm saying? She comes on No Jumper, and I'm introducing this stanky bitch for a reason. Because anybody in the No Jumper building, if y'all remember this day and this stanky bitch coming for an interview, I mean, y'all can hit me with the text. Hey, all right, go ahead.
Now, okay, let's play a game, right? Call a line finisher, right? I'm the baddest hoe on Fig.
I be taking all the trap. Chicks looking at my body because they know this ass is fat.
Yes.
All right, so this man, y'all might not ever see him. Let me put it on big screen. This man to the left is Poetic Flocko in the purple, in the jogging pants with the New York hat. Very big guy. Very big guy. I will say this. You know, usually the ladies don't find Flakko attractive. Now he's over there talking about Fig again. Let me play it so y'all can hear it.
All right, go ahead.
Now, let's play a game, right? Call a line finisher, right? I'm the baddest hoe on Fig.
I be taking all the trap.
Again, just to reiterate what Fig is, because I'm such a great content creator. I already have it put up right here. Thank you. For those who don't know, Fig refers to Figueroa Corridor, a notorious 4-mile stretch of Figueroa Street in South Central Los Angeles, running roughly from Gage Avenue to Imperial Avenue, known locally as The Blade. It is considered a national epicenter for rampant street-level prostitution and human trafficking. Okay, commercial sex workers occurs in plain sight 24/7 with hundreds, not a few, hundreds of workers often seen in revealing clothing even during broad daylight. And I am adding this to my list of things I'm going to do when I go to the West Coast. I will be going to Figueroa and I will be filming it and putting it on the members only. And if it's too provocative, I'm going to put it on Patreon, because that's what the simp guy got to do to protect the black woman. What's up, happy man? Now let's go back to the brother channel where Poetic Federal was talking about buying coochie.
All right, go ahead.
Now, let's play a game, right? Call a line finisher, right? I'm the baddest hoe on Fig.
I be taking all the trap. Chicks looking at my body because they know this ass is fat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, what are the requirements?
Real quick, Sharon, for you, just a little pivot for you, Sharon. I thought only black women was on here selling pussy. I thought that only black women was only out here perpetuating whole culture. I thought it was only black women. Okay. Just a little detour real quick.
Fat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, what are the requirements to be the baddest hoe on Fig?
You just gotta look good. And you gotta be on your game.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Now, okay. So, before you got there, who was the baddest hoe on Fig?
I mean, everybody's beautiful that's on Fig.
Not facts.
Yeah.
All right. Now, okay. So okay. So
Or on any
What do you mean now, facts? I caught that.
So yeah, they said that.
Yeah, like
That mean he
yeah,
knows.
like yeah.
that
So he must know. Like, what do you mean now?
he be on Fig.
Yeah, you be down there.
He about to admit it.
You be hanging around there. You're down there.
But imagine having a conversation about who is the baddest looking hoe selling pussy. And you a millionaire. You a rich nigga. You big on YouTube. Why do you need to go to Figueroa to buy coochie? Let me make sure you're on. Why do you need to go to Figueroa to buy coochie, sir? Why? Why? Oh, you don't need to go to Figueroa to get coochie. You're just buying coochie because you're a piece of shit. you're participating in the same thing that you're going against. You did a video about the Hoover Street indictment because they was indicted on sex trafficking, but then you admit to liking pussy. But let's go ahead and watch it, Flacco. Flacco, let's go ahead. Let's watch it. Oh, and Freezy, this your man's, right? This your man's, right, Freezy? Because Anton a piece of shit. Because Anton be laying in the room with Mika, allegedly. And Anton allegedly be buying bracelets. But we got this man on crystal camera admitting to himself. When y'all see the same guy doing videos, I'm always going to have the person talking about it themselves. That's what I do best. I'm not House of Hypocrites. Fuck out of here.
Like, you know,
No
all
facts.
baddies.
Listen. Trust
Give
me.
it up to them baddies on getting their money.
I was driving down Fig one day, right?
What?
Up to them.
Like, you know,
No
all
facts.
baddies.
Listen. Trust
Give
me.
it up to them baddies on getting their money.
Look at the other black man. Give it up. Shout out to the baddies getting their money. But y'all would sit up here and tell me that high value black men don't like hoes, that men are not participating in hoe culture. When I see nothing else happening. That's all I see happen is men participating in hoe culture.
All race of men are participating in whole culture. All of them. Especially the black man. And I don't want to hear that, oh, these women are gold diggers. No, we have men actually giving their gold away if they have it
Free.
for free. And they don't care and they don't mind spending it either. I mean, I'm glad he brought the white woman and not the black woman to perpetuate the whole, yes, black woman out here. I'm glad they brought her to show that it is not only black women who are doing this. There are a race of women in prostitution, period. All races of women are in prostitution.
And we're going to get to how black men are treated. How black men be trying to run out, hurt the girls, pull out the
Oh
blankies.
yeah, they
We gonna
did
get to
mention
that
that.
point.
Yeah, that was some young ladies saying that they don't prefer black clients. Just like they have people saying they don't prefer black sperm, like with the sperm banks, they was going through that thing, and this is another part of our culture, or you know, humans, whatever, doing their things and things that we do all the time. But so now black man, y'all can't even go get, you know, coochie even when you paying for it. So even when you got the money, they're like, no, thank you.
And shout
Y'all
out,
just mess up everything.
shout out to my brother Honey Watts. I know he over there on a daily rundown, so I appreciate you. That's your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see. Let me help you with this one real quick. Put it on.
Yeah.
Don't do not disturb. Put it on work. Oh, you ain't get your shit set up yet. Oh my God. Do not disturb, bro.
You always say it about me.
God
I'm
damn.
gonna set you up later.
I beg your finest pardon. Yeah, this is what they doing. Keep watching it. It's gonna get.
Hold on. And before we move on, white fellas, I don't want to hear nothing about the white man talking about black women at all. Look at your race of woman up here. Look at her
Happily selling pussy.
happily, and look who she with.
Black men dangling.
Her whole outfit she got on is see-through,
She basically naked.
naked. Yeah,
If she stood up, we had to
blur it out.
blur the whole shit out.
Yeah.
Blur the whole shit out, bro.
I was driving down Fig one day, right? Again,
What?
I don't buy.
Getting their
Listen,
money.
I was driving down Fig one day, right?
Again, to reiterate what Fig is to my audience, because he said I was driving down Fig one day so calmly, so smoothly. Figaro is a 4-mile stretch that they call Fig, where there's hundreds of workers 24/7 in broad daylight. I just want to make sure I make that clear. When poetic hoe ass nigga say he's driving down Fig, we understand where he's at.
Baddies on getting their money.
I was driving down Fig one day, right? Again, I don't buy. I don't partake. I was just driving.
What?
I was driving down Fig one day, right? Again, I don't buy. I don't partake.
You got to look at the laugh. I don't buy. I don't partake. But I'm gonna show y'all when I made a $2,500 transaction. Let's go ahead and watch Flacko work.
I was driving down Fig one day, right? Again, I don't partake. I was just driving,
When
right?
the
Are you
first
a
time
trick?
you drove,
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Flocko a trick?
Are you a trick?
Flocko a trick?
Have you ever paid for pussy?
Remember that conversation
No.
we had?
Listen, now look, right? So look, here's the
He
last.
said he'll pay.
That's one of your mans exposing you that work with you at No Jumper. Now you got Munchie B exposing you. He work at No Jumper. The niggas always be the niggas around you.
Look, right? So here's the
He'll
last. So look, right? So look, like here's the last level of tricking that I did.
It's not bad to be a trick though. It's not.
Of tricking that I did.
What do you
Oh,
say?
It's not.
So look, right? So look, like here's the last level of tricking that I did.
It's not bad to be a trick though. It's not.
Huh?
It's not bad
Trick's
to
cool,
be a trick.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, so right, so look, right, so look. So I seen a girl. I thought she was pretty. I asked,
Okay, hold on. So you was driving down Figueroa.
You said you don't partake, no. But then you said I seen a girl. She was pretty. You do partake. Yes, you are. What are you talking about? That's why you did that laughable laugh. You threw your hands up to try to throw us off. Like, oh no, I don't partake. Like, no. That's why you laughed like that, because you do partake, and now you're admitting it, and you got receipts.
Nigga sent the cash out.
Oh my! I'm thinking he got receipts because he pulled out his phone. Well, this is the last time I ever. So that means you was tricking previously. This
Exactly.
is not your first
It's not
time
the
tricking.
only
This is
time.
not your only time.
The
Like,
last
no,
time.
the last time.
I was just out of all the places in LA and Hollywood, and
I happened to be on.
I happened to go to Figueroa specifically on that 4-mile stretch. Interesting. And I saw a girl and she was pretty, and I just happened to give her a little. I didn't fuck her though. I just happened to give her a little something. You fat motherfucker.
Like what? Like this is why we say black men are liars. This is why we call y'all liars. And this is why when y'all tell us stories about you guys, this is why we don't believe you, because most of the time you are lying about the story. You're lying about your character. You're lying about what you did. You're lying about the entire experience. Like you're making it seem like you're the man when you're really not, when you have always and always will be the trick. This is why I don't believe y'all at all with y'all lying asses. He just lied to our face, but then turn around and say, I got the evidence of the last time I tricked. I'm done. I can't. I can't.
Lala says, disgusting pig. What's up, Nay? 100 Watt says, it's too much money for a nigga to not just say, yeah, I be on Fig. Yeah, bro. He one of the biggest pundits over there at No Jumper. All them niggas getting money. You feel me? And we know how Adam get down, but this is just the beginning. I showed my wife all the videos so she can understand what we was walking ourselves into. Yeah, I'm saying I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. I gotta go to work. My wife gotta go back taking care of the baby. So we're gonna try to do this in 3 hours at the 3 hours at the I'm saying the longest.
For her like Cash App.
What?
It's not.
Huh?
It's not bad
It's
to be
cool,
a trick.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, so I seen a girl. I thought she was pretty. I asked for her like Cash App. And don't say the name out loud or the number.
Hold on, you seen a girl, you pulled over to the side, you flagged her down, her specifically, then you asked for her Cash App. But let's keep going.
For her like Cash App. And don't say the name out loud or the number, but here's how much I sent her just because she was pretty.
Oh wow. Wow. Can you send me that? Jesus.
No.
All right, pause.
So we found out the number through the homie, which you're about to see now, that he sent her 2,500. But let's go ahead and keep going.
That's crazy.
No.
Okay. He tricked Toria's secret for real, right?
Tricktoria's secret is crazy. Like when I heard that, I wish I would have made that into the fucking thumbnail. Fucking opportunity missed. Tricktoria's secret.
That's crazy.
No.
Okay. He tricked Toria's secret for real, right? And Now, I pointed this out because this K7 little bitch, hoe bitch, or whatever the fuck she is, and that day she came, had a little female with her by name of Destiny, right?
Damn.
Flocko met the girl Destiny that day. Destiny some hoeing. Now, the thing is, I ain't gonna put that on K7. I don't know if Destiny is his work. I know this little Down syndrome looking bitch right here is that's trying to be a rapper, but I don't know the bitch that tagged along with her. Maybe that's her whole partner. I don't know.
The fact that pimping culture is this relevant in West Coast culture, it bothers me. We can't say on one hand that we protecting black women as black men, and on the other hand, we got a whole culture around pimps and hoes and tricks, child, and Johns. I got a video that we're about to show y'all of a fucking 13-year-old girl at the time of recording, because she's 15 now, saying that she had, child, I don't even want to repeat that shit. That 30-year-old man was coming to get her money. And then we got to ask ourselves, why are a 45-year-old man like Adam 22 and the other dude platforming children? That's going to be a big conversation over the next week. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody doing the Anton content, but we have other stuff that need to be brought up.
But Flacco meets this little bitch in the lobby, Destiny, and he paid $2,500 for the box.
What?
Right? Destiny. But Flacco meets this little bitch in the lobby, Destiny, and he paid $2,500 for the box, right? But that's not the bad part, right? Now, I've been knowing this since last year. I done told people, I done told Young Ant, I done told Ricky about this Victoria's Secret ass nigga and him purchasing this little bitch right here, the bitch Destiny, right? But what I didn't know, at the time she was 16 or 17.
Okay, is he trying to clear himself? Because in a way, I feel like you're trying to clear yourself. Are you stating that you knew of the situation and you never, and then you found out her age a year later? Because in my mind, if you knew of the situation, now you're just saying something. Are you just speaking about it now because you're upset with this man? Like, I don't like that. This is why I can't trust black men.
The answer to your question directly is yes.
Okay, so
he knew about it.
Yeah,
we know about the altercation. I guess the little girl, because she said, remember in the video, she said she was lying about her age. But I guess he said he found out later on that she was 16. And that Flakko.
So what age did y'all think? What age did you think she was?
But like, remember, she said in her video, she had a baby face. Sorry, she had a baby face. Remember, and then she showed the video when she was that age. There's no way niggas can tell that she was a kid.
Yeah. So no, I'm not buying it. No, all y'all black males are disgusting to me. All y'all, every last one of y'all. You knew what the homie was about because he talked too much. You like to brag about it. You already knew. Now you beefing with him for whatever reason. Now you trying to expose him. No, fuck that. Y'all on some fuck shit. No, that's every time I look up, it's always a male hyping up another male. This is why the good males, or the ones y'all quote unquote say are good men, and the women are passing them up. This is why we can't tell the difference between fuck boys, hoe ass niggas, players, and all this other shit, because all y'all are okay with everyone's behavior.
Degenerate behavior.
Yeah, y'all, you're okay with degenerate behavior, especially behavior behind men being predatory on young girls who are inexperienced with life, whose body and mind and soul is not done developing. That means you like children. Like that's what this is about. And you guys are okay with it. You were okay with him having this young girl because you was okay with him having prostitutes. You were okay with it. If all we know, you could have had you some little young girl before. Because birds of a feather flock together. Because y'all all in that little area. So if you couldn't tell that little girl was underage, how many more other young ladies has been in your presence and other males' presence? You degenerate fucks. in y'all presence and y'all didn't know. You know why? Because you don't care. Long as they got pussy and legs that open up, you're okay with it. And y'all got this whole thing about fresh pussy, tight pussy, never been used pussy, new pussy, pussy you need to stretch out.
It's actually fucking disgusting.
It's disgusting. It's so disgusting.
Literally Twitcher, you can address this when he says, what do you expect? The girl's mom listened to Cardi B celebrating WAP.
First off,
You want to address the Tanea line, her mom?
First off, it doesn't
We
matter.
haven't even got to that.
We ain't even got to that part yet. But we're gonna talk about the male behavior. Bitches won't be out here selling pussy if the supply and the demand wasn't there. Males are the first persons who turn women into whores. Y'all created whores. You always say you have the power, so the power was to create whores, which is what most men, if not all men, did. And when I say all men, because y'all all benefit from hoes. Even the poorest man can have a fucking maid for a woman.
To buy a kid is crazy.
No, to buy a kid is beyond diabolical. And here we go. Another fucking person. I guarantee you, you're a male. You're probably a black male. You could be a white male, but y'all both do. He's a male. Another fucking male. Always want to blame it on. Well, her mom did this. Her mom did that. You don't have to say yes to pussy. You can turn pussy down, or you can go get legal pussy, of age pussy, mature pussy, seasoned pussy, pussy, adult pussy, pussy that won't have you locked up, pussy that won't have us questioning your morals, pussy that won't have us looking at you funny, pussy that won't have you ostracized, pussy that won't make you a PDF file, pussy that we won't say you're a predator. You can go do that. But you're choosing not to. So get the fuck on here. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Again, thanks for confirming to me you're not a leader. You don't provide anything. You don't protect anything. Thank you for confirming that for me, Mr. Literacy, whatever your name is.
Liberty Twitcher.
Thank you for confirming. Keep it coming, because all I'm gonna do, I'm about to drag y'all males. Keep it coming.
I gotta start moderating my Twitch because they be over there dropping bullshit. I'm gonna turn the comments off so we promote some bullshit. All right. Let's keep going with this one, guys. Keep going with this one.
I done told people. I done told Young Ant. I done told Ricky about this Victoria's Secret ass nigga and him purchasing this little bitch right here. The bitch Destiny, right?
The little bitch is crazy.
But what I didn't know, at the time she was 16 or 17. I didn't know the girl Destiny was 16 or 17. I didn't know, right? Now, this interview is from 2 years ago. So she 18, 19 now. I hope at the time she wasn't K7 bitch and you pimping on no minor, bro. I hope that wasn't the case. I ain't gonna put that on you. But what I do know, Flocko, you purchased the little bitch Destiny, bro. Nigga, I bet you if you click the D's in your contacts, Destiny's gonna pop up. Now, all right, I got a little snippet from this bra right here. What's her name? Girly Face. I got a snippet from her video, and you could see Destiny in this video. And in the comments, if y'all got her Instagram, drop it in the comments for me. Or if y'all recognize this bitch, bro, yeah, because all the hoes know each other. You know what I'm saying? All of them, all the 304s, they know. You know what I'm saying?
Hold the babe.
All right.
The more he talks, it just confirms to me that you were out there in that lifestyle. So it's a lot of those young ladies that you're calling hoes and bitches and tricks and all this other stuff. That's your lifestyle. You're out there in that lifestyle. You are around these children. And you can, the language that he uses, you don't have any respect for them young ladies either, though. You trying to make it seem like, oh, I got more. No, you don't. No, you don't. Yes, yeah, you do. And I one time, as he said, oh, I didn't know she was that young. Still hasn't called her a minor. Still hasn't called her a child. Still hasn't said, damn, we wrong. Still hasn't say anything about his behavior, him while he's there with minor children, while they're participating in prostitution. Knowing people who are participating with minor children in prostitution. So no, you're not any better, sir. You just as culpable. You ain't shit either.
couldn't agree more. These bandits must be taken down. And unfortunately, morals over money, aka Munchie B, is also a bandit. That whole crew bandits.
Yeah, the whole crew.
That whole crew is fucking bandits.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah, and he's probably, I don't know, he may be first in command, second in command, whatever. We know you sit on a fucking bandit council. You definitely do. You hold a spot on the bandit council.
Unfortunately. Black men, we got to get it together. We got to start doing more to protect black women. Let me go pull up them stats. Let's get this shit popping.
Play it.
Bitch, I ain't even got a cab. Got my taser in my bag, daddy got the strap. Let my brother use a car, why his dumbass crash? I'm just glad he's okay.
That shit was ass. Hey, but look, if you look close to the end, I don't care. If you got to pause it, go pause it. That's the Destiny girl that was at No Jumper that day with this little bitch, his girly face. She was with her, and you fucked on up minor, Flocko. I don't give a fuck what niggas talking about. Cause I can go find a bitch. I know around what area she be around, and I know who she be dealing with these days, bro. Nigga, come on, man. Come on, man. And how dare you cover the Hoover indictment and you purchasing pussy and you furthering the human trafficking movement. With no tricks, there's no pimp. No. So you can't, no.
Sir, you are also participating in furthering the human trafficking movement by being around these people, by promoting this type of music and this type of lifestyle that you live. But the fact that you know where to find the hoes and the bitches, and you act as if you are out there creating programs and, talking to young women and their mothers and helping families find other options and resources to live and clean. You act like you cleaned up the fig or the blade stroll or whatever. You do nothing but participated just as well as he does. Just because you're not out there buying or purchasing or putting your money into the woman doesn't mean you don't perpetuate it either. You definitely do. You literally said you was around a whole year and then you realized what it was. So during that year that you was around and you didn't know, you were still perpetuating it. You were still promoting it. You were still okaying it. You're not better than him. You're not. So stop it. And this is why I say, girls, ladies, all these men think they're a good man. Every last one of them. They all think they're a good man.
I tell you,
They literally think they are good guys or a good person when his fucking morals is just as backwards. His ethics, his morals, and his principles is no. His shit suck. Morally, he know there's young women out there, young girls out there, but he's still in that same particular pimp culture. He's still in that area. He's still hanging around and befriending males who participate with young women in sex crimes, sex trafficking.
I will say, I gotta give Munchie B credit. I will say that Munchie B is involved in gang prevention organizations.
Him being involved in gang prevention organizations mean nothing. It means nothing to me. It means nothing to me. Oh, okay, so what? You go out and give speeches every now and then. What is that doing? Nothing. Because even the way it go, how long you been in gang prevention?
Not that long.
Okay, so either way it go, you was just a bandit. You still a bandit. You ain't changed anything.
He got more of a name for being a real street nigga.
Yeah, like no, I don't care. No, I don't care. I'm involved in.
I'm saying he seems to be doing, like, turning his life around, doing positive things. Does it not count for anything?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
You can't tell me you're gonna fuck up the neighborhood and talking about, oh, I'm gonna come back in and fix it while still fucking up the neighborhood. Why is he online then doing this though? If you're being more positive and everything like that, why hasn't your persona changed? His language changed. Like, why hasn't he, like, it doesn't seem like it is to me. And gang prevention is one thing, but what do? pass out posters, flyers. Because last time I checked, it's still gangs in LA right now. It's still prostitution going on right now. Your homies are still out there messing around with young girls right now, minors. Allegedly. Either way it go.
All right.
He know these people.
I have my stats coming up. Let's finish this first video. She's wicked.
No. You paid $2,500 for that bitch that was in the lobby, Destiny. And I bet you people will be in the comments and drop her Instagram. I know you and K7 go get together and have that bitch shut up or something, but she ain't with
Pardon me? They're gonna do what?
Instagram. I know you and K7 go get together and have that bitch shut up or something.
We having bitches set up?
For what?
We speaking about it publicly? Black women, protect yourselves because it's getting dark out here for y'all. In the video, y'all think this is repulsive, la, and they wait to the next video. I am back. Brittany B says, facts are gently here, babe. She says, he literally called the girl a bitch while calling her a minor, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, these are minors. These are children. But in his mind, and in the minds of other men who think like him and run around, that's a bitch and that's a hoe, because they don't see young girls as humans. They only see young girls as legs that need to be open and need to be poked and prodded with a male's penis. That's all that they see. They don't see humans. They see a hoe.
Lala says, nah, this is too much. Nate says, Darrel, so that just negated what you tried to praise him for. I guess he is still fucking up the neighborhood. I guess you're right, dog. I guess you're right, bro. I tried to help the nigga, but it looked like it might be over with. Let's go.
But she ain't with K7 no more. I don't believe, you know what I'm saying? Because after K7 and she was of age, one of my bros had her down and around. You know what I'm saying?
What? Down and
7 and she was of age. One of my bros had her down and around. You know,
I told you, he just happens to always know a fucking bandit. He just happens to always know a bandit. He just happens to always know one of these males who are degenerate and involved in this type of behavior or lifestyle for some reason.
YouTube script ready, guys. So again, before I say anything else, I need you to sit with this number for a second. 40%. That's the share of all identified sex trafficking victims in America are black girls and black women. 40%. Meanwhile, black women and black girls only make up 7% of the population.
So that means we are targeted. Well, how many is that? What, 4 times? That means we have what?
Do you need me to go into
Yeah, go into because I need the math because it's in my head. So we're only 7%, and we're 40% of the identified sex trafficking victims in America. Oh my God. Oh my black males, I've been out here, y'all talking about y'all protecting anything. You ain't protecting nothing. You guys are losers. Fucking losers. No wonder your ass can't protect yourself. That's crazy. Where's these fathers? Nowhere. Where's the brothers? Nowhere. Where's the uncles? Nowhere. Where's all the pastors? Nowhere. Fathers, cousins, granddad. Where y'all at? We around though. No, you're not. 40%. 40%.
We got the facts, y'all. I put it up. I specifically prepared this. Hi, Gemini. So I was having a conversation with Claude AI, and it says this: 40%. That's the share of all identified sex trafficking victims in America, which is black girls and black women. 40%. Meanwhile, black women only make up about 7% of the population. Can you break that down mathematically for me and my wife? Hurry up, Gemini.
This is a significant and sobering statistic. To help you and your wife understand the mathematics behind these numbers, we can look at them through the lens of overrepresentation and relative risk. The figures you mentioned, 40% of identified sex trafficking victims being Black women and girls, while they only make up roughly 7% of the U.S. population, are consistent with reports from the U.S. Department of Justice and advocacy groups like the Polaris Project.
Damn.
1. The overrepresentation ratio. The simplest way to look at this is to see how many times over their population share the victim rate is. Victim share, 40%. Population share, 7%. Calculation, 40 divided by 7 equals 5.71. The breakdown. This means that Black women and girls are represented in sex trafficking statistics at a rate 5.7 times higher than their share of the general population. If the victims were distributed equally across all racial and gender groups, you would expect that number to be 7%, matching the population. Instead, it is nearly 6 times higher. 2. A 100-person comparison. To visualize this more clearly, imagine 2 different rooms. Room A, general U.S. population. If you had 100 people representing the entire U.S., only 7 of them would be Black women or girls. Room B, sex trafficking victims. If you had 100 identified sex trafficking victims, 40 of them would be Black women or girls. Mathematically, if you move from the general public into the subset of trafficking victims, the concentration of Black women increases by roughly 471%. 3. Relative risk versus general population. You can also calculate the relative likelihood. If a person is identified as a sex trafficking victim in the US, the probability that they are a Black woman is 40%. To understand the disparity compared to other groups, consider white women. White women make up approximately 30% of the US population, but represent about 26% of confirmed sex trafficking victims. White women, 26 divided by 30 equals 0.86. They are underrepresented relative to their population size. Black women, 40 divided by 7 equals 5.71. They are massively overrepresented. When you compare these two ratios, 5.71 divided by 0.86, it shows that a Black woman is mathematically 6.6 times more likely to be an identified victim of sex trafficking than a white woman in America. Why is there such a large mathematical gap? Experts and statisticians point out that math only tells part of the story. The why usually involves systemic vulnerabilities. The U.S. Department of Justice and the Polaris Project cite several factors that skew these numbers. Poverty rates. Traffickers often target those in economic distress. Black families are disproportionately affected by the wealth gap. Foster care. A high percentage of trafficking victims are recruited from the foster care system, where Black children are overrepresented. Criminalization versus victimization. Historically, Black girls have been more likely to be arrested for prostitution, labeled as criminals, rather than identified as trafficking victims, labeled as survivors, though modern data is working to correct this identification gap. Actually, let me try that one more time. This is a significant and sobering statistic. To help you and your wife understand the mathematics behind these numbers, we can look at...
So, shout out to Gemini. You guys should utilize the tools around you. As you guys can see, this culture that we perpetuate as Black men is destroying Black women. Black women are damn near 7 times. It says 6.6. That's damn near 7 times more likely to be involved in trafficking. In the videos that my wife and I will show you today, it's not just so much. Yeah, Brittany said, dang, even Gemini had to be like, wait, let me start over. Yeah, you got that? Because Gemini was about to start from the beginning. And listen, Gemini is thorough. I try to tell y'all, I get so much information from Gemini, it make no sense. But when we have red pill bandits and we have Black men, whether it's Flakko or his the Confessor, going around perpetuating pimp culture, perpetuating having hoes, this is what we have to deal with. Now, a reporter, an investigator found out that LA and Maryland, shout out to Maryland, shout out to Baltimore, shout out to Maryland. Maryland and Los Angeles, or Maryland and California had a state-to-state investigation into the Hoover gang of Los Angeles, where they have been alleged of kidnapping bitches from Maryland and bringing them to Los Angeles. The only thing that I thought of instantly was Christian Rock before Blueface in Maryland and Christian Rock after Blueface in Los Angeles. But one thing at a time.
I'm saying? So, hey, look, man. You're a freaky frog just like your brother David Jala. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, come on, bro. I could go straight to it. I could go straight to it. You was talking about getting Tania's daughter Nova, giving her 20,000 and having her have a YouTube channel. And what would you get? What interest do you have in a young teenage prostitute, bro?
Hold on. Wife, I'm gonna let you go first. Because you already know about the situation with Nova and Tania. Child.
It sounds like child exploitation to me. That's literally what that sounds like to me, child exploitation. Why would you want to platform a teenager who's a prostitute for her lifestyle and then put that out on the internet to be consumed? And you know who's going to consume it? Predators, perverts, men who find children attractive, men who fantasize about being with children, and rapists. This is sad, and this is a black man that wants to do that.
Yeah, Flakko was a big guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Allegedly. You
guys are not protectors. I'm tired of black men talking about they are protectors. We have black men scared of other black men out here. The fact that the Flacco character allegedly was able to tell her that and say that, and he know of it, lets me know that he ain't put a stop in it. If you guys were really protectors and this really was a no amongst black men in their community, another black man wouldn't be able to ask a black child that. He wouldn't even think about it, because that would just be so like shameful to even bring up. He'll be ostracized or beat the hell down. Like, it should be, that's how I know it's not a zero tolerance for it. It is clearly tolerated. And I think that if him and him weren't beefing, we wouldn't even know about this, to be honest. If they weren't beefing, we wouldn't know about it. That's why I know I don't trust him. He ain't a good guy. He ain't trying to do the right thing. Because the only reason why he exposing them, because whatever they got going on. Had they still been cool, we wouldn't know any of this. He will be okay with the 20-year-old.
So the guy comes to us and say, hey, man, I don't like this whole ass nigga. He doing this to these girls. We bring justice to them girls. Is it a bad thing that he told us because he beefing with the nigga? Or you still want to hold that nigga accountable?
I want to hold both these niggas accountable. I want to hold both of them accountable because they both know. They both know.
Okay.
No.
Let's wrap this up.
All her content is pulling up on tricks and talking about doing 3 or 4 things, and she's underage. What's your interest? Why would you want to put her on paperwork? I'm perplexed.
I'm perplexed.
Now don't act like you didn't have no interest in Tania's daughter, because I could go straight to it. It's screenshotted already, bro. I'm just not trying to divulge this group chat conversation, but you said it. Come on, man.
Now, I'm stopping there. As far as Munchie B, shout out to Munchie B. Thank you for your services, sir. Appreciate you, sir. But we have other things, unfortunately, to break down. One specific video, that's a little long. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to watch the whole video today. Unless we get donations. By the time we get to hour 2, I need at least $25 to one of the super chats on one of the channels or the Cash App, $DLon316. Let's go to Sharon Bracey. Take a little break real quick, all right?
For clout. That is the solution to this. The solution, Ed, is for you to send a goddamn 99-cent super sticker. So this way I don't have to go to Brokeback Mountain. That shit crazy. The problem is that we are not supporting great productive entertainment. We only
You heard that, man. We're not supporting great productive entertainment. Okay? Okay? And if you want to prevent Sharon and other black men from going to Brokeback Mountain, one more time.
For clout. That is the solution to this. The solution, Ed, is for you to send a goddamn 99-cent super sticker. So this way I don't have to go to Brokeback Mountain. That's your
Minute. Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Okay. Make sure y'all support. This next video is the creme de la creme. So a young lady was mentioned. Her name was Nova. And her mother name is Tania. I will be doing videos to explain them further. Unfortunately, this will be an investigatory video where we break down why men, black men, white men, Persian men, while they are all participating, but a federal indictment went out for 5 black men all participating in alleged sex trafficking, whole culture. Let's go straight into it. And shout out to BJ's Investigate. I'm a tagger.
A new initiative is underway aimed to crack down on child trafficking on the Figueroa corridor. 265 people were arrested.
The where?
For use down on child trafficking. A new initiative is underway aimed to crack down on child trafficking on the Figueroa corridor.
They had to cut it out with child prostitution on Figueroa. Why is there even child prostitution on Figueroa, sir? What is wrong with you niggas? What is wrong with you niggas? Is it not enough coochie out here for you niggas? That's legal. Let's go to the investigation first so they can say that we're not that we're accusing them of going to prison. No, we're not. I love black men. I love black culture, black women. But one thing about black men is we got a lot of shit that we got to get our name. We got to get our shit together on it immediately. And if we don't get our shit together on it immediately, there will be a problem.
65 people were arrested for using the internet.
Who?
On the Figueroa corridor. 265 people were arrested for using the internet to target kids for sexual abuse.
265 people were arrested for abuse. You know what's interesting, Flocko? They go straight to a picture of no jumper, and you right there in the middle. Laid back, big as hell. But, you know, that's none of my business. I'm just playing the footage, Flocko. That's all, sir. That's all. But 260, almost 300 of you niggas was targeting little girls specifically. Shame.
New initiative is underway aimed to crack down on child trafficking on the Figueroa corridor. 265 people were arrested for using the internet to target kids for sexual abuse.
Yeah, she like the famous kid prostitute.
You are
internet to target kids for sexual abuse.
Yeah, she like the famous kid prostitute.
He was sitting right next to you, Flakko. That's why they use your video. Yeah, she's like the famous kid prostitute. The entire sentence is fucked up.
Wrong. Like, the entire sentence is wrong.
Oh my God.
And her clients are not teenage boys. Her clients are grown men. Grown men.
Yeah, Brittany. It's only gonna get crazier. The famous kid okay.
Using the internet to target kids for sexual abuse.
Yeah, she like the famous kid prostitute.
You are 100% correct, and it sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you seriously have an Instagram and you're out here flaunting this lifestyle? Like, what the
I mean, she make it look real fun.
And that's the problem. Here.
That's the problem.
I think that's what makes so many people disturbed by this.
Long story short, yeah, man, we was gorilla, man, you feel me? Should come up missing, you know what I'm saying? For a couple of days, man, you feel me? Should come up missing.
Stop right there, sir. What did you just say?
Story short, yeah, man, we was gorilla, man, you feel me? Should come up missing, you know what I'm saying? For a couple of days,
you proud of that? Like, are you really proud? That it sounds like to me that you are admitting that you're like kidnapping girls for multiple days at a time, holding them against their will, then letting them go when y'all feel like it. Like, is that what you're telling me? And then you said we like, and he's like so happy and so proud of it that you're kidnapping children, young girls, minors,
kids,
who's terrified
for a few days.
Yeah.
But don't worry about it. We got a news report about a young girl being held captive in a hotel and forced to do things against her will. Let's go ahead and go directly into that video. Scent Nation is back. The black woman is God. Ladies, remember that. I'm saying, go play Tupac, keep your head up every day. Jesus Christ. What Tupac say? And if we don't, we'll have a race of babies that will hate the ladies that make the babies. That was the best line in that whole song. Because it came true.
It did come into fruition. He's seen it.
He's seen it a mile away because he grew up with these animals.
He's seen it.
Remember, Tupac grew up in Baltimore and then he moved to Marin City.
Yeah.
People forget that. Child. Brittany says, this nigga said a B would come up missing for a few days. What the fuck? This is the beginning, Brittany. This is the beginning. This first 30 seconds.
That's what makes so many people disturbed by this.
Long story short, yeah, man, we was gorilla, man, you feel me? And should come up missing, you know what I'm saying, for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, whatever you want to call it.
At one point, a 14-year-old girl was trafficked for at least 3 days in a row at a South LA motel. A 14-year-old girl was trafficked for at least 3 days in a row at a South LA motel. A 14-year-old girl was trafficked for at least 3 days in a row at a South LA motel.
Yeah, and guess what? You know, she just happened to come up missing. We was the gorilla crew, and we would take them and keep them missing for a couple of days, and bring them back. You look how cavalier black men are so happy with talking about kidnapping black women, children, kidnapping black children, girls. So happy. He had joy in his eyes
About a young girl
being kidnapped. And the whole rolling of the hands and the neck going back and the folding of the lips and licking of the lips. That means you were in there doing sexual things with this child against her will, violating her body.
That's what get clients. Somebody paying these niggas to do this shit.
Like, I just say death penalty for all y'all. I'm so tired. Don't let me become in charge. I get in charge, it's death penalty. You got caught in this, I'll give him a death penalty. Nope, I ain't. Do it right now. There's a chamber. Press the button. I'm done. This is ridiculous. That's why I say there's a genocide against women, period, all over the world now. Y'all males are out of control of all races. And women are always at the forefront of every fucking thing y'all do. Everything is about a woman's vagina or a little girl's vagina. It's disgusting. We are literally being picked off. Predators. They're literally preying on us, of young girls and women of all ages. And then they say not all men. That's why I say all men. Because even a man who don't behave like this, it's not enough of y'all out here talking. Y'all ain't putting the other ones in their place. Y'all not doing nothing. Yeah, women, we're going to have to save ourselves. And if I ever come up with a virus, I'm going to wipe out half the male population. I'm not playing. I'm going to be like Thanos. I'm not playing.
You said you about to make one of those fucking viruses that they got on what you call it?
A scourge virus for the males? A scourge virus for the males? Yeah. Yeah, because this planet needs one, and the women and girls of this planet, we need one. The planet, because y'all harming the planet, y'all harming the trees, y'all harming the dogs, y'all harming the cats, y'all harming grandmothers, the males are harming all the women, the males are harming all the children. The males are just literally a plague or a virus that is run out of control on this planet. Yeah, I need to come up with a scourge virus because I'm gonna take out half the male population on this planet, and I'm gonna start in the Middle East first.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
They were branding these young women. They were abusing them. They were drugging them.
If you are being forced to have relations with people and give the money to somebody else and you can't leave, it's a slavery situation.
How do you know how to say this? I'm like, because I was you before. She's just me 2.0.
And here comes Tania and Nova. So when they say he was paying Nova, now we do have the original interview, but like my wife said, when she saw it, the young lady didn't even have a fucking bra on. Her whole nipples were showing all kinds of shit. Child, go ahead, man.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was just completely like flabbergasted and taken back for words, because as a mother who has a daughter, I can imagine listening or hearing my daughter speak like that or be in a situation like that. Her body was all exposed. Clearly, she's behaving in a way that she's been taught that everything is supposed to be about a man. Everything. Even your body, when you give it to him, it's about him.
All of that shit.
Yeah, like violating your body for $1 as a child whose brain is not done developing, who's not mature enough, who doesn't even know what she does know and who doesn't even know what she doesn't know, because she still has so much thinking to be able to process over the next couple of years as she becomes an adult. She don't even know what she's given up at this point in time in her life. And also what she's gave up or what she has lost that she can never get back.
Never in a million years.
And this is out here forever. I'm so glad that I didn't grow up in a time where we had the internet. I'm so happy. I'm so happy because when I found out this little girl had a YouTube, I only think, what did you say? You said something. And I just thought to myself, like, damn, I'm glad I didn't have internet. The fact that she has an internet page and she can put this out here is diabolical. So she'll never be able to outrun this. She'll never be able to outlive this. This will always be here. She'll never be able to have a fresh start. This is her legacy.
Should we start with the mom or should we start with her?
No, you got to start with an apple don't fall far from the tree.
Okay. So let's start with the mom interview. The mom did an interview on Tania on her 13-year-old daughter being a prostitute. Let's go ahead and, because I want to show you guys, unfortunately, that males and women are, they're participating in this. And then you have people like Adam 22, he's platforming it. So fair use, fair use, fair use. Let's go.
I'm watching you on Software Underbelly back in the day, a couple years ago or whatever. And I'm hearing you talk about having a daughter or whatever. I forget how I put all the pieces together on this. But then I see another interview. And I didn't watch this interview because the title was very disturbing to me. But it was something like 13-year-old prostitute. And I was pretty shocked that Mark would interview a 13-year-old prostitute.
Were you? Because we got videos that he's done this multiple times. The more I go into software underbelly, whatever the fuck, I saw an Asian girl say that she was said she was doing this since she was a kid. So I wasn't surprised at all. Your people, y'all do whatever it takes to get to the next level. Y'all have been doing this for at least, in this land, at least almost 400 years.
I was further back.
Oh, this dates back thousands of years.
This dates back down thousands of years for his people.
Since the beginning of time.
Yeah, they've been doing this for thousands of years.
Since the beginning of time.
Although I guess that's kind of what he does. He tells the most grisly stories possible. And then I don't think I ever clicked on it because it was kind of a disturbing concept. But then I start to realize that's your daughter.
Mm-hmm. So let me tell you how God works. Let me tell you how God works.
Okay.
When you have somebody like a Snoopy trying to come and destroy you, right?
But that's not his kid, right?
It's not his kid at all. But when he was doing what he was doing, beating me, doing all this stuff, it was in front, trying to be in front of my daughter. Let me not say in front, because how he would do it, God is always protecting me.
Let's not bring God into this. And if you are gonna bring God into this, then I'm gonna drag y'all dusty, dirty ass, fucked up ass book. Because are you telling me that that's how God? So this was God's doing. The one we say that's benevolent, the one we say that we should love, who's a protector, who we should abide by his rules and everything. So this is what God did. No, this is why I don't fuck with religion. This is really so he was being out in front of me and everything. Let me explain it. So let me put it on God, and so that way you can see me better when I say it by dressing it up in like God's clothing, God's gospel, God's depiction. This is how God works. Let me dress it up. And this is why religion has such a bad reputation to it, because she just tied God to the beating and her abuse to why her daughter is the way she is, even though she put her daughter in a Bible. This is a case of ACEs, adverse children. What is it, babe? Adverse childhood studies. Yeah. Childhood studies. This is a case of ACEs. Your daughter has a severe case of ACEs, girl. Severe. So no. And if we're gonna say God did it, then fuck that book. That's a fucked up book. And what God do you serve? Because whoever you serving, you need a new God. You don't, not that God. You need a new God. And I'm with Brittany. No, we're not gonna say God did this. Oh, hey Brittany, please don't bring God in it, but then don't exist to gently. Don't go so hard as fake. Is there imagination?
Then don't bring God into it. But then, please don't bring God into it. But then he don't exist. So gently, don't go so hard. It's fake. It's their imaginations.
Well, she think he exists. I'm just saying. I mean, everybody sees God differently. So whatever God she praising, she need a new one. That's all I'm saying, Britt. She need a new one. Because I can't believe you decided to go with the prostitution God and the God of abuse. Because Hades wasn't even as bad. What's Zeus's wife name? Hera? She wasn't even as bad. Y'all going through it. She need a new God.
Child.
No, her God was that. Her God was that man, Brittany. That was her God. That man.
Child. Let's hear what happened.
Beating me, doing all this stuff. It was in front. Trying to be in front of my daughter. Let me not say in front, because how he would do it, God is always protecting me because he knows what I've been through. Mm-hmm. So when it's somebody that's intentionally trying to destroy what you have, whether that's motherhood, a career, an image, God is not going to let it happen. It may be foreign, but it won't prosper. So what happened was he would try to pull a stunt, Snoopy, in front of my daughter on the phone, even told her certain things. Oh, your mom don't love you, which caused a division in me and my daughter's relationship, because she's like, Mom, why are you dealing with this shit? And also, I don't feel comfortable with being at this house when every time I look up, the door is getting knocked down. I want to go to my friend's house. Now I'm about to run away. You're not doing what you're doing no more. You're not being a singer no more. I thought I had the mom that was going to motivate me to be the best that I can be. But since we're broke now and you're getting battered now, I want to go to my homegirl house. And I ran away. And I'm listening to everybody else who doesn't like my mom. I'm running into my mom's enemies. I'm letting people get into my ear. And I see my mom on Soft White Underbelly. I want to go on Soft White Underbelly too.
So you didn't approve that or anything?
Hell no.
Right.
She was
speaking to a minor without getting the parents' consent is diabolical. We'll keep going.
Ran away. Well, before that, like the way she's talking as if her daughter was in the wrong for coming up to her for saying these things, and she's basically trying to blame it on her. Like, she said all this about me, so this is why she did that. I didn't put her out there. I didn't want her to go out there. I didn't tell. But you said your child came to you and said you deserve better than this. So that tells me she had enough common sense to see that my mom couldn't deserve better than this. But that the fact that she kept watching her mom in this ACEs environment, that's very severe case of ACEs. What did she do? It's almost like the little girl lost hope. She got the fuck on. Yeah, it's like the little girl lost hope. It's in my house. I'm in a house. So you said people breaking in or the doors getting knocked in and everything. So that tells me, right. So he's abusive, doors getting knocked in. They probably got other activity of other things going on in his house. She said her daughter didn't feel safe. So she went to somebody else's house that other people are telling her about her daughter. About her mother. That doesn't look good. Everyone wants to be able to have a mother that they can proudly say, oh yeah, that's my mom.
Run into your mom ops. What the fuck is that about?
Right. Like, girl, do you not hear yourself?
You're not in the streets.
Like, do she not hear herself? This is crazy. This is crazy. No, and then you don't even take responsibility or any accountability for having an abuser in your home and your daughter watching it play out. And she's talking about he affected our relationship. The guy affected me and my daughter's relationship. Girl, who's not the dad? How did a man affect you and your daughter's relationship?
How did you really get that?
Exactly. You know what happened? This woman was doing everything this man said because that man is her God. Yeah, that man is her God. And that's what was happening. And on top of that, whatever she was doing for this man, it was affecting her child too. Yeah, to the point where your daughter wanted to run away.
No, she did.
So looking at you, she didn't have no role model for a mother. She didn't even have an example of not how to be beaten or not how to have anyone abusing me. But even a little girl said she had enough common sense to say you deserve better than that. And now the little girl that's walking around her maybe thinks she don't deserve better than that, or her life is what her mother's life is. Like, this is why I say the little girl's brain is not done developing yet. So many parts of her brain still needs to grow to develop for mature conversations and complex thought. Like, yeah.
I think she's living like an adult woman, and she's 2 years.
With the mindset.
She's 2 years younger than me.
Yeah. With the mindset of, yeah, a child.
And she's 2 years younger than me. Don't put that in your head.
Yeah.
Before we get in about
Go ahead.
2.5 hours. All right. Let's go.
Missing at that time. So what saved my ass was, as a parent, I reported every time she ran away, which was about 5 times. So that saved me.
What?
Snoopy also said that, which was about 5 times. So that saved me. Snoopy also said that I was her pimp and that I had her out there. So that saved me that she had that interview, because now it shows how can her mom be pimping her and she's missing, but she has an interview. Obviously, a lot of people are.
Hold on, bitch. I'm trying to roll up, bitch. You was more concerned with being saved from CPS than the fact that your daughter. So he made an accusation that you was pimping your daughter, but to save yourself, you was proud that your daughter, who was 13 at the time, did an interview a distance away from you, allegedly pimping herself. Child, this girl never had a chance.
No, she never had a chance. She might as well have been born into hell. She never had a chance. Not with this woman for a mother. No.
Brittany said she worried about her reputation.
Yeah, this is why I don't believe her when she's like, oh, my daughter just went, I didn't know where she was. She made it seem like she didn't know where she was or whatever like that. I don't believe it.
Neither do I.
I don't believe that.
Neither do I. This shit is crazy, man. Let's get it popping, bro.
Involved. It's not just the mom. The mom has no control when what people don't know is it saves your ass because it lets you know if I report my daughter missing, that means that I can't control her anyway. So whatever happens out of my control is not my fault. So if somebody like a Snoopy or some random.
Hold on. It might be out of your control. Don't mean it's not your fault.
I was just going to say that. What you mean it's not your fault?
It's your fault for sure.
Oh, it's your fault for sure.
But you don't share it alone. It's the father's fault as well.
Yeah. Where is he?
Where is he?
Where is this man that impregnated her?
Jesus Christ. Exactly, Brittany. Good Lord.
Ass person says she's not being a good mom. How so? And she's not in the household.
What?
Person says, oh, it's not my fault. So if somebody like a Snoopy or some random ass person says she's not being a good mom, how so? And she's not in the household. Now, if she's beating her in the household, that's different. If she's neglecting her while in the household, that's different. But it's not neglect if she's outside.
Are you trying to convince us that you didn't neglect this girl because you wasn't in the household? So you trying to tell me if I leave here don't take care of Leia, don't take care of Aegon, don't feed them, don't take care of my responsibilities at home, and I neglect those things, that's not abuse?
It is abuse.
Are you fucking...
It is abuse. It is abuse. Her daughter was abused by her.
By her.
Yeah. And people need to understand, just because you're not physically putting your hands on someone doesn't mean you're not abusing them.
The mental abuse and emotional abuse is worse.
I was just going to say that. That's what I was thinking about. The mental abuse and the emotional abuse. Oh my God.
It's worse.
Yeah.
It have long
It has lasting effects.
factors and impacts on a person's life that can change the trajectory of their life and how they socialize, how they speak with people, how they love, how they date, how they allow people in their lives, how they trust people or not trust people. It always plays an impact on that, bro.
So,
and you just felt totally powerless to stop her from living that way?
Not totally powerless. I talked to her. I did the best that I could do, but then I realized, like, I know how kids are. I was once a kid. You have to wait until they're ready. If you try to keep barging into them, and this is what I learned in parenting classes too, the best thing is not forcing them to do nothing that they don't want to. Let them experience whatever, but always be there for them.
Girl.
You a lie. Ain't no parents in class told you that.
Before I go to the next video, like I said, I'm keeping this at like 3 hours, so we got an hour and a half. Before I go back to the next video, let me just say this. 92% of girls in Los Angeles juvenile justice systems who are identified as trafficking victims were Black. Not 40, not 60. 92% of the girls in the Los Angeles juvenile justice system who were identified as trafficking victims were Black. Okay? And y'all want to tell me that the system cares about Black women, that the culture cares about Black women, while at the same time this is happening on this little 4-mile stretch in South Central Los Angeles in broad daylight. They call it Fig, but again, we're talking about Figueroa Corridor, the Blade. And we're talking about Tania and Nova, a mother and daughter whose story has been, it's went viral. And we're going to get to the interview where we talk about a man named P4K who allegedly pimped her teenager and then ran to the feds to talk about it. We're going to talk about Munchie B. We already have. We're going to talk about Poetic Flacko. He's involved in all of this drama as well. And we're going to talk about why this drama reveals and what this drama reveals about how street media ecosystem actually works, how it's predatory, how Black men are playing a role in this pipeline. All right. Now, let's go back to the video. And shout out to BJ Investigates. She did wonderful on her video. Very, very, very wonderful. Let's go.
I know how to say this. I'm like, because I was you before. She's just me 2.0.
Don't let this internet fool y'all. Don't let whatever she posts. When I'm with her for 3 minutes and literally after that she told me I gotta go, y'all need to pray for me because this shit is getting harder and harder by the day, literally.
The fact that
that was her daughter. Flacko. Brittany said Flacko. Is that the dude that does the videos about Corey? Yes. Yes. Now, Brittany you might have missed it, but earlier Munchie B said that Flacko allegedly was trying to give Nova, which is the young lady, $20,000 to manage and run her YouTube channel. Right? Go back and watch it. It's all there.
I don't buy her, then you're going to basically kill her. I don't think that's going to make me more likely to want to purchase her.
Please do not send any hate or honestly comments of any kind to anyone. Thank you.
Hide your kids, hide your plug. The Hoover's criminal gang is running amok and they are hide your kids, hide your plug. The Hoover's
Hold on. Hoover gang human trafficking. One Black woman. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Black men. All indicted by the Department of Justice.
90%. That's at 90%.
I'm sorry. Yes, go ahead, babe. Yes.
That's at a 90%. I don't want to hear nothing about, once again, Black males. I don't hear nothing about y'all protect women and children. No, y'all do not. Y'all don't protect anything. Y'all just use women and children for their resources. And you use women for their bodies and the things that you can do and make money off of their bodies. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like these men weren't sleeping with those young girls either.
They absolutely were.
They absolutely were.
You gotta beat these bitches in, basically. This is the pimping game. But let's go.
Sorry, thank you.
Hide your kids, hide your plug. The Hoover's criminal gang is running amok, and they are pulling in Tanea. They are pulling in Adam 2216 Gray Mason. They're pulling in Mark Leta. The web is webbing. The worlds have collided, and the collision course led them straight to a federal indictment and a RICO. Girl, let's talk about it. So first things first, we got to travel back in time. So I do timelines on this channel and predictions. Around December 7th, 2 years ago, 2023, Mark Leta posts a video interviewing a 13-year-old runaway. She's 13 years old. It's pretty much undisputed. I don't know. I didn't check her birth certificate, but that appears to be what's being presented here. Look at the title of the video. And I pitched a fit about it, and so did a lot of people. A lot of people stopped following Mark Leta because of this video. And it was because, namely, this child, this 13-year-old in the video, she was wearing like a bathing suit bikini top, and it was see-through. You could see straight through it, and it wasn't.
Yeah, bro. That's the reason why I didn't do this reaction. So this is Nova. The reason why I didn't do this reaction is because of what she was wearing. I showed my wife in 2 different videos. One, she got a shirt on, nipples just going stupid. You can see every fucking thing.
Yeah, this is a child.
This is a fucking kid. In this video, she literally had on a bikini. She basically had on a fucking bra. But it wasn't a bra. And she had on some shorts. Bro, she was in that bitch basically butt naked.
Yeah.
That nigga still turned the camera on. A 13-year-old girl. How did she get there? Who was texting her? Who paid for her flight?
Who communicated with her? Yeah.
Who curated this situation?
Who put it together? She ain't got no manager.
She was a runaway.
Right.
Why wasn't her mom and the police involved immediately?
Well, like I said, white men do this stuff too. White men have been doing this for a long, long time. Only difference between them and black men is that white men had more money. That's all.
Let's continue.
Censored at all. You could just see through the shirt. It's 13-year-old, and they were talking about like S work and just nasty stuff.
Have you've been working some of the streets as a prostitute? How long has that been going on?
Since May.
Since May.
Yeah.
Is it a horrifying life for a 13-year-old girl?
Yeah. Every time like before I go to the blade or anything, like my stomach, it'll feel like
The Blade. Which again is Figueroa Corridor. This is a 13-year-old girl being interviewed by a 40-year-old man asking, well, yeah, how do you like that sex life trafficking stuff? How you like, is it hard for you? Is it hard for a 13-year-old girl? And this is what we got to deal with as simps. This is the male culture that got to be destroyed, just like Viltrum got to be destroyed. This is ridiculous.
All 9 billion of them, they had to go. All 9 billion. As I'm telling you, I come up with the scourge virus. I'm wiping out half the male population. I'm not playing.
You said they're gonna call you the betrayer.
They're gonna call you the betrayer. That's fine, because they all gotta go. And then you heard what she said. Oh, I feel sick before I have to go. So it's like something in you. Something in you knows like this is unsafe for me. I should do something else. But if you've never had an opportunity or been given a chance or even taught or exposed to do something else, this is what she would do. The only picture or canvas that was ever painted for her or taken for her was the one of her mother, the one that her mother showed her through actual actions and behavior. That's all she ever had. And her father, whoever you are, they should lock your ass up too, because you need to be locked up for extreme child neglect and abuse.
Yeah, that nigga, child support not even enough. Nigga.
Like, nah, he needs to be locked up for extreme child neglect and abuse.
Let's go. And Flacko, you was a nigga over there trying to check that nigga tabs about anything. You was a hoe officially.
I've been going on.
Since May.
Since May.
Yeah.
What?
It's 13-year-old, and they were talking about like S work and just nasty stuff.
Have you've been working some of the streets as a prostitute? How long has that been going on?
Since May.
Since May.
Yeah.
Is it a horrifying life for a 13-year-old girl?
Yeah. Every time like before I go to the blade or anything, like my stomach, it'll feel like I'm finna throw up. Like
I made a whole video about it. I'm not getting into it right now, but all of that happened December 7th, 2023. In the video,
The video is still up. If y'all want me to do a breakdown, just let me know. Send me a Cash App because I'm gonna have to do it in a pre-recording, and we're gonna have to censor the young lady body the entire fucking video. But if y'all want to hear the details between Mark Latha and a young 13-year-old runaway, but the original interview was 13-year-old prostitute. You motherfucker.
The conversation that he's having with her is extremely inappropriate. Extremely inappropriate.
Borderline illegal because he don't have he don't have
Yes.
permission to even talk to the young
Right.
lady.
Extremely inappropriate. Borderline illegal because they say she gave consent or whatever, but minors can't consent.
No.
So this is just
You can't even go get a fucking ID without somebody else signing for it.
Yeah.
Shit is over with.
Mark Latha discussed S work, like I said, her client's supposed, estual preferences for younger children. She had braces in this interview, and notably, no tattoos pretty much at all are visible. She might have one, no face tattoos. Okay, so put a pin in that idea for later. In the video, she claims she used to live in Beverly Hills. She had a great life until her mother, her biological mother, Tanea, forced Nova, it's this little girl's name. She's forced to live with Tanea, her biological mother. And according to Nova, Tanea taught her a whole new lifestyle.
Apple don't fall too far from the tree. She has a father too.
Now, a lot of people had took
What?
this-
Apple don't fall too far from the tree. She has a father too.
this is one more take that we have a black woman up here talking about. The young girl has a father too. No, she doesn't.
No, she has a biological
Man, right. She doesn't have a father. No, she doesn't.
Father would never allow this.
Yeah. No, she doesn't. And she just doesn't. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't even want to say this. She's a hot ass mess.
Let's go.
Now, a lot of people had took issue with this at the time. One Reddit user made an ominous prediction at the time that I wanted to read to y'all. This is Sid Witch. I was able to catch the video before it was made private. One of the things Nova said repeatedly was that if she were to die today, no one would know. There's a real fear she has of being forgotten to the streets. She thanked Mark in the video. She said he saved her life because now she doesn't have to go back to the abusive PIMP that she was living with. She said that she met girls as young as 10 years old on Fig. Now, Fig is Figueroa Street or the Figueroa Corridor, specifically this area of Los Angeles, California that is known to be rife with prostitution and substances. The comment goes on, there are many girls who are either trafficked or are runaways. With nowhere to go, they end up on a blade. This is a street where someone walks down for this type of work, somewhere in some city. It's happening more often than we realize. I say all that to say, even though it's uncomfortable to hear her story, she deserves to be able to tell it. Great, wonderful, no problem there. And I've always agreed. I think she should be allowed to tell her story with parental consent, which is the law, and dressed with clothes on. I don't think
Just that simple. I agree.
Yeah, I agree. The fact that he wanted her to be able to sit down and everything, and the fact that he wanted her to sit down, or he was okay with her sitting down, not dressed appropriate for an interview, is disgusting. But it also lets me know that he victimized her again as well. He didn't care. So he also victimized her as well, because he could have said, I definitely want to hear your story. I'm okay with that. But only thing I want from you is I would like you clothed. That's what I would like. Can you clothe yourself? And he didn't say no, because him and whoever else was there like looking at her body like this. They like exploiting her. They needed to show a black little girl in this light.
Unfortunately, I agree with you. Let's go.
it's appropriate or proper for a grown man in his 60s or however old he is, Mark Latha, to be talking about S work with a child whose name Okay, so that's I think we should all be able to agree on that. And then showing that and distributing it to us. And then he put it behind a paywall. So then eventually he blurs it out, he censors out the chest of this child. And then he's like, oh, if you want the uncensored version, so the child with no shirt on, talking about S-work, where to find her, what's her Instagram handle, and all kind of other things. Again, I already made a video about this, about S-work.
Nigga literally made a, let me put this on a big screen. Nigga literally said, for an ad-free, uncensored video of a child and plenty of exclusive content, please subscribe to Soft White Underbelly subscription channel at softwhiteunderbelly.com. It's a $10 a month and watchable on Apple and Android mobile apps, Roku TV, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Child.
Why isn't this considered like child corn?
I don't even know. I don't even want to go into that shit.
Yeah, why isn't that considered that? And we know why, because this is a white man. We know.
And it's a black girl, more
That's a white
importantly.
girl, right? We know.
This is a white girl. This would be a whole different conversation. And I'm not even sure if that's true.
Where to find her, what's her Instagram handle, and all kind of other things. Again, I already made a video about this. Basically, Mark lets everyone know where to find, how to find, what her name is, how she goes about doing her business, what she thinks about certain things. About 2 months goes by after that video is first posted and then taken down, reposted, censored, and all this other, saga. And I publish this video called, Should Mark Leta Be Prosecuted for This?
We will be reacting to that video. Shout out to BJ Investigates. We will be reacting to that video soon enough.
Yes, I'm still wondering. Now, when I put that video out and when I was critical of Mark Leta, anytime I'm critical of Mark Leta, people immediately start calling me a conspiracy theorist, jealous. I'm jealous of the views. No, I can guarantee you I'm not jealous. It doesn't take very much to get a naked 13-year-old on your channel, okay? I'm not jealous of.
No one should ever want a naked 13-year-old on their channel. Ever. 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 Let's keep going.
That.
That she was jealous. I guarantee you.
I guarantee it was men. It was definitely no women. I guarantee it. We're going to put that on the men for now. Marks.
I'm critical of it because it's deplorable. And someone obviously needs to tell him because clearly he don't know. Anyway, people start calling me a conspiracy theorist, but the very things that I was concerned about in that video began to materialize before my very eyes. So it turns out, according to these flyers.
Now they put out something called an Ebony Alert. Can someone in the chat tell me the difference between an Ebony Alert and an Amber Alert? Do you know the difference? Because I Googled it.
I guess it's supposed to be Ebony. It's supposed to alert when like black people go missing.
When black girls go missing, they do an Ebony Alert.
Yeah.
When white girls go missing, they do an Amber Alert. You know what? I don't even got time to address that shit. But that
it's true. I don't know. I haven't seen like.
I Googled it.
Is it true? Because
I Googled it.
I don't know if it's for one state because I know that there's Amber Alert all over, but yeah.
Before we go into that, let's go ahead and break it down. Gemini, tell me the difference between Amber Alerts and Ebony Alerts.
The primary difference lies in their activation criteria and demographics. Amber Alerts are used for children 17 and under who are believed to be in imminent danger of bodily harm or death, usually involving an abduction. Ebony Alerts, currently specific to California, apply to Black children and young adults aged 12 to 25. They have a lower threshold, allowing for activation in cases of unexplained or suspicious disappearances, even if a kidnapping hasn't been confirmed.
So
some shit they don't even use.
And because this case is in California,
Right.
that's why they call it an Ebony Alert. Let's get into it.
Nova had actually been missing for over a month. So it turns out, according to these flyers, Nova had actually been missing for over a month. Already over a month by February. Okay, so when I put my video out, Nova had already been missing for a month. The last time she was seen was January 2024. So then in the middle of February, I've already put my video out, and here come these flyers. Ebony Alert. For 41 days, this post says from the Doc Ellis Foundation. Renaya Moorhead has been missing from Los Angeles, California, her whereabouts unknown since January 5th, 2024. Despite this significant duration of absence, there remains a troubling lack of detailed information available to the public. The Doc Ellis Foundation stands alongside Nova's family, urging for increased transparency and accountability in disseminating information related to her disappearance. Every day that passes without answers brings heightened concern and anguish for her loved ones. Then 2 days after that, there's another flyer of this sort. This, I believe, is on Instagram or maybe Facebook from Black Los Angeles. In this one, Tanea actually speaks, the mom. Quote, "With all due respect, if you know anything or see my daughter, please call 911 and give location. Thank you, bless." And
That's your daughter missing for over a month.
That's all you have to say.
That's all you got to say. God bless.
Oh, she's a pathetic woman. That's a woman who shouldn't have had any children. And then she gave birth again. No, her womb should have been removed. I'm done. This is ridiculous.
It's utterly ridiculous, okay.
But neither one of these women had a father, clearly.
Clearly.
They didn't come from they didn't have a father or any uncles or any man for that matter.
Any real man in
Any
their
real
lives.
man.
Jesus Christ.
this just starts to feel a little bit like some other weird family speaking on missing persons flyers that we've dealt with in the past, but I digress. But as you can see in the flyer, it says 14-year-old Renaya Moorhead was last seen January 5th at 8 p.m. in South Los Angeles. Have you seen her? Help us find. Ebony Alert, Los Angeles. Now, if you're wondering what an Ebony Alert is, it's basically a missing persons alert for Black individuals. Hold that thought, though, because we're going to have Adam Grandmason 22 explain it to y'all. Adam 16 explain it to y'all.
They put an Ebony Alert out on her. Fuck Amber. They put Ebony Alert out
But
on
that's
her.
not a real thing, is it?
Yeah, Ebony Alert is
So it's
the
a black girl that call it an Ebony Alert? Is that real?
Ebony Alert,
No,
yeah.
they only said that to me because I was a prostitute. I think.
Sounds sexual to me.
What? Ebony Alert?
Ebony
Explain
Alert.
it to y'all. Adam 16 explain it to
They
y'all.
put an Ebony Alert out on her. Fuck
Yeah,
Amber. They
I
put
thought on the
Ebony Alert
freeway.
out
But
on
that's not
her.
a real thing, is it?
Yeah,
Ebony Alert is
So it's
the
a black girl that call it an Ebony Alert? Is that real?
Ebony Alert,
No,
yeah.
they only said that to me because I was a prostitute. I think.
Sounds
They only said it to me because I was a prostitute.
You got it first, Michi, yeah. You got to pause for these purposes.
Oh my goodness. I mean, honestly, this just saddens me to see this woman and her daughter sitting up here so comfortable with speaking about
She didn't even say shit.
prostitution.
She didn't even say shit. Like, girl, don't do that. Don't, you know that we good people.
Well, she said it. Her daughter's her, just 2.0. Remember?
That's
And she said, better at it. She's me, just better at it. The further we go. I mean,
and they say that we the worst ones. Black men.
but yet this man is actually over here putting this information out, giving it a platform. I'm disgusted right now.
Let's keep going.
This is so
sure to me.
Ebony.
I thought Ebony.
Explain it to y'all. Adam 16 explain it to y'all.
They put an Ebony Alert out on her. Fuck
Yeah,
Amber. They
I
put
thought on the
Ebony
freeway.
Alert out
But
on
that's not
her.
a real thing, is it?
Yeah,
Ebony Alert is
So it's
the
a black girl that call it an Ebony Alert? Is that real?
Ebony Alert,
No,
yeah.
they only said that to me because I was a prostitute. I think.
Sounds sexual to me. Ebony Alert?
Just because Ebony is the category?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I feel you, but is
Only Ebony I know is off Players Club. And you get what I'm saying? I didn't know what they were trying to get
is
at.
an
But
Amber Alert for a black girl actually called an Ebony Alert? It just seems like it should all just be one alert. Like, why do we have to have a different alert for black girls?
they were
No
saying
offense.
it was pretty racist.
It just seems kind of like, they're all human.
Right.
Well, it is.
Isn't that but black girls?
You shouldn't want your fucking daughter to be on an alert for missing, period. Like, what are we doing? And then also, it's disturbing to me the way he's sitting down with this young girl, a child, and having this conversation as if they're all adults here.
Not asking her to put more clothes on.
Yeah, like nothing.
Oh, I guess it's different.
What did it say?
Seems racist. It's a statewide emergency system in California specifically created for Black persons.
This is all happening February 2024, and right around the exact same time as these missing persons flyers and my video coming out saying like this is kind of like dangerous for this child to be being advertising her services and her name and where's her mom and why is Mark Leta talking to her, and like a lot of the members of the public were really concerned about it as well. In the same exact month,
Brittany said, dude, we don't even let minors on the panel, let alone on a podcast naked. What the fuck is going on? This is so crazy.
It is like
This is the first 10 minutes. Literally. This is only get worse and worse and worse, Brittany. And the more I do more research, the more I'm be covering this shit. Before I get back to Anton eventually.
For what y'all might think right now is a seemingly unrelated occurrence, but please do note, that same month of the missing persons flyers and all of that, there was a huge arrest for a criminal gang, the 59 Hoover criminal gang. This is an offshoot of the Crips. They had established a base of operation in Columbia, Maryland, so they were being prosecuted there for gang activities. However, there's press conferences and news releases that do confirm that this is the same Hoover criminal gang, which was actually started in California, Los Angeles.
Yeah, fun fact.
Hoover criminal gang, which was actually started in
I know about the Hoover gang because of Pop Smoke. When Pop Smoke died, it was alleged that the people that came and pushed up on him was wearing orange. And orange is the Hoover's gang color. For those who don't know, the Hoover gang is the newest of all gangs. Think about them like the Iotas. You know how the Iotas is the youngest fraternity? They're the youngest gang. And Brittany says, before anyone say anything, during that BS on Fight Club, I would have shut down the whole stream if I was there, and I wasn't, because all of this is crazy. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think Brittany, I'll even say this. I don't think Anton would sit down with her. I don't know what type of nigga he is now, but back in those days, I don't think he would have platformed a 13-year-old girl talking about prostitution. I don't think so.
proud prostitution at that. Being a proud prostitution.
Proud. Talking about then giving her Instagram away, all that shit.
Yeah.
Phone number and shit.
For who to look for who to follow.
For who?
Right. For who? For males, degenerate males to follow her and make her rich. I won't be surprised this young lady has an OnlyFans at this point.
But I hope not. I'm praying not. Let's go.
In California, Los Angeles.
Through our Violent Crime Reduction Initiative, which became the Permanent Crime Reduction Teams, we were able to indict and prosecute these violent, harmful people. This last case, involving 8 members of the 59 Hoover criminal gang, has concluded with the conviction of its leader. This criminal network was believed to be involved in multiple violent crimes and other offenses.
But this wasn't the only Hoover Street criminal gang arrest that was going on with this gang lately. There was a previous one about 5 years before that. This was in Portland, Oregon.
This indictment lays out 3 identified murders, 7 attempted murders, multiple gun seizures, and the trafficking of methamphetamine, heroin, and cocaine.
The Hoovers, born in Los Angeles, have ties throughout the West Coast, some members calling Portland home since the 80s. The U.S. State Attorney announcing 3 of those gang members are now facing federal racketeering.
Apex predators. That's all I see. Apex predators. An old boy on the end, the fact that he was running with them, that means he probably got a black dad and a white mom.
Mexican mom.
Uh-huh.
Guarantee you can tear up that nigga hairline.
Yeah.
Then saying Portland, they home since the 80s. Child.
And murder charges.
Okay, so just put a pin in that. This Hoover criminal gang is also starting to be prosecuted. So fast forward about a year ago now, this is August 2024, and now people are still upset about specifically Mark Leta's soft white underbelly and how he treated the Nova situation, not censoring and talking about her about those topics and things like that. Someone started a change.org petition, and it has 20 signatures today. And it was to ban Mark Laita from YouTube over alleged child exploitation allegations. Now, these are
I want to pause this specifically for this. Tommy, that's how much black women hated you. This shit went viral and they still didn't ban this nigga. 14,000 women banned you. We can keep going.
allegations. I'm not necessarily, this is a crime. Child exploitation is a crime. I'm not saying Mark Laita necessarily did a crime, but this change.org petition. Okay, so surprise alert, Nova is found. She's found, at least by the public, because she starts posting again onto the internet. So I guess, she becomes no longer missing. She starts posting these videos, and again, she's 14 years old, and they're very advanced, like SGDL topics for someone her age. And, this video about her supposed, quote, V card, she says she's at a creep's house.
Currently, I'm at a
supposed, quote, V card.
The channel, I'm not even gonna put the channel name out there. Fuck, it's right there. Fuck it. Please don't go subscribe, you fucking creeps. The channel, so she did a story time. How I lost my V card and went missing. How I lost my V card and went missing. Lord have mercy.
She says she's at a creep's house.
Currently, I'm at a creep's house.
She had just turned 13.
So she was at the man's alleged house, or the creep's alleged house, while time of recording said video. And this is the person that allegedly Flakko wanted to give $20,000 to manage her YouTube channel. Okay.
She says she's at a creep's house.
Currently, I'm at a creep's house.
She had just turned 13 when this V card incident happened. She basically is talking about her first boyfriend, but it appears that it's like maybe boyfriend is just like, they call anything these days. Maybe it's another name for it.
Okay, so we're going to talk about my first relationship when I was 13 and how I had to get the f away. That was my first real relationship. He was 32. How old is he now? He
was what?
How I had to get the f away. That was my first real relationship. He was 32.
He was 32.
What is a 32-year-old doing with a 13-year-old?
Who just turned 13?
Who just turned 13. So that means she was 12.
She was 12.
A couple of weeks prior to that. Like what that should tell you a lot.
Go ahead. Brittany says shit like this is going on, and niggas want to have conversations about submission and femininity.
This is what I'm saying, Brittany. This is what I'm saying. They want to talk about femininity and submission, but we got males out here behaving this way and going after little girls purposely. Little girls who are inexperienced, who have been abused. They're still in a state of abuse going on every day. They're in survival because they need money to eat and buy clothes. The only way they know how to get it is their body, because you have grown ass men telling them, well, you can use your body to get what you want. That's what I'm saying. But y'all tell me that males are protectors. You guys are not protectors at all.
Brittany also says, and then them still having conversations about women being younger. Child.
That's what I'm saying. The conversation about get them younger and younger, impregnate them, and change the community that way. Like, no. This man was 32, Darrel.
And she called it a relationship.
And he stuck his penis inside of a child. And she called it a relationship. She don't know nothing about no relationship. That man was using your body, sweetie.
Baby, you was abused.
You was abused. This was not a relationship.
You're 13, baby. You can't give consent to relationships.
You can't.
You can't even go to a certain school without permission. And we're gonna get into her education soon. Child.
Once again, I'm so happy to be a millennial. I'm so happy that we didn't have this type of access to where everyone can know what's going on in your life. Like, we didn't have the web and stuff like this. This shouldn't even be on the web. Why does she even have a YouTube channel? Why haven't we reported this to have this taken down of this child?
We should.
I think we should. And I think I will report this to have the yes, like this is ridiculous. This is why children have their parents' consent and things of that nature, because they know not what they do. And they don't even know the impact that this will have on their lives long term. yeah, we should definitely petition to have this taken down.
For it.
Okay, so we're going to talk about my first relationship when I was 13 and how I had to get the away. That was my first real relationship. He was 32. How old is he now? He like 34 now. Yeah, that's still my boo. No, I'm just playing. I'm not talking to that.
So she talks about this time. She said she had just turned 13. It was December 26, 2022, or maybe 3. I'm not exactly. I mean, I have some ideas of the timeline. This is also like assuming she's telling the truth.
I had just turned 13, though, basically, and right now I'm 15. So this was only 2 years ago. So I had just turned 13. It was December 26th.
But roughly, she says that, she was never had anything to drink. She's 13 years old. She had just turned 13 and she's out walking with her friend. She's out with her teenage girlfriend walking around. She said she had run away from home because her mom, Tania, was, quote, doing the most. And she had talked about these behaviors in her soft white underbelly interview. She said she wasn't even doing S work yet.
I was walking with my friend. I had just ran away because my mom, she was, doing the most, doing the shit that I talked about in my interview. I wasn't even a hug yet.
She describes not having love in her family, not feeling love from her family, but her brother would receive love and attention and affection from the family.
Once again, the black male worship is so strong out here. And her whole life, and it makes sense why her brother would receive more attention, because her whole life it's been about what? Centering men, putting men in the forefront for her mother as well. Yes. So it would make sense that your brother gets more attention and will probably treated better, or taken care of more than you are, because it's a boy now. And now we got a boy in the world being raised by this same mother. Who knows what he's gonna turn out to be? Oh, we do know. Well, we know what he's gonna turn out to be.
Family.
I've been liking grown people since I was younger.
Receive love and attention and affection from the family.
I've been liking grown people since I was younger because I don't know. I just felt like I needed that. I don't know. I didn't really have love like that. Like my family will show my brother, like, you feel me? You know how favoritism is, their homies. So they didn't fuck with me. They was like jealous. It was like,
I'm not trying to say jealous because I don't want to sound like I'm just all that, but you feel me? When you look at it, it's like jealousy. Because what the fuck you guys can wear? And they've been treating me like this since I was 9 years old. What do you like? Tell me.
She said she's 13. She meets this guy in a gas station. He gets a bottle of liquor. And her friend at the time was 12 years old. No.
So y'all out here targeting children, being predators, like we said. Out here targeting, these males are out here targeting children, being predators, probably looking around for them. Also trying to figure out, are they with adults or are any adult supervision around? So that, that's what they are doing. And you men are disgusting because y'all always want to go get these younger children and go younger and younger and younger and younger. Like this is crazy. But I'm not shocked though. I'm not shocked. Men like children. They like to sleep with children. They like to have sex with children. They like to control children. They like to penetrate children. I mean, it makes sense to me for men.
It don't make sense to me.
No, it makes sense to me because males are diabolical. Males have always felt like they can control children, especially girls. Especially girls. There's no reason why you should be talking to children that are 12 and 13.
With a bottle of liquor
in your hand. Yeah, she said they was out walking or whatever like that. With a bottle of liquor in your hand. So that means you're approaching children. That means he was looking for children. This shit is very prevalent in the Black community. The sexual exploitation of little Black girls. This is very prevalent. And we always want, well, who's doing it? Men, males.
We're watching 3 more minutes of this and then we out of here, guys.
Was 13. She lied, apparently, said she was 18. She had never drank before.
I went with the man or whatever. We get in his car. He like, oh yeah, we finna get a bottle. This man asked my age, no, none of that. Fuck you talking about? We get a bottle. We park up next to like a view or something. So we go to the view. We get drunk. I don't even drink. I just turned 13 last month. My friend, we get drunk. I don't even drink.
Just said it. We get drunk.
Yeah.
See, one thing Virgos do, we listen very carefully. I don't even drink. You just said we got drunk. Pick one. Pick one, baby. I don't. This is why I have people say you got to pick a side. I know the facts are the facts.
So you want me to believe that you weren't drinking prior to this? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
This girl is deep in her prostitution bag.
Yeah, she's deep in it. She's deep in it in her body. She's deep in it in her psyche. She's deep in it in her environment. Like, yeah, I don't believe that.
They failed her.
Yeah. And the reason why he gave her alcohol is to lower her ambitions, which they were already lowered because she's in a car with him. But at the end of the day, none of this is her fault. None of this is her fault. She was just walking.
You niggas got to do something about this, bro. I agree with Brittany. No more conversations about submission. No more conversations about black men and black women. Shout out to my brother Raheem. Raheem, just for you being a real nigga in the chat, defending black women, you get a wrench today. Shout out to Happy Man. Let me know if you start doing content again, Happy Man.
I just turned 13 last month. My friend, she outside. My friend was only 12. She was 12, I was 13. She was finna be 13 now. He like, so how old are you? I'm like 18. He like, you know you lying. I'm like, I'm really 18. He like, all right. He like, when your birthday? I said some birthday. I looked at, I think I asked somebody when they was born or whatever. I don't know what I did, but I got that.
So one thing leads to the next, and eventually she has relations with this man. And he was 32 at the time. And Nova makes sure to point out in her videos, she's like, this is what I looked like at the time. You know, it was obvious that I was a baby, a child, a young person is what she means by baby.
Nigga, y'all think I got a baby face now? No, I had a baby. I'm finna show y'all how I look. I'm finna put it right here. A baby. A kid.
Look at her.
I'm finna show y'all how I look. I'm finna put it right here.
This was the person that these niggas was talking to.
She don't look 18. Exactly, Brittany. She don't look 18. She don't sound 18. She don't behave like an 18-year-old. Like, this was a child. He knew this was a child. Look at her. First off, she's adultifying herself right now within this picture, within this image.
Makeup, all
the makeup, the earrings, the hoops is long and everything. What she's wearing, red lipstick. Yeah, I don't want to hear no more conversations about submission. I don't want to hear no more conversations about women going for men's pockets, having baby. I don't want to hear nothing about you guys providing and protecting. I don't want to hear nothing about it.
That shit dead.
This is that. Look at this child. She looked like a child. She sounded like a child. She behaved like a child. She's also hanging out with another child.
Yes, she is.
And he asked her age, not to confirm anything, but to get his rocks off, to get him more aroused. He found out he was way more sexually attracted to her once he figured out, oh, she's not really 18. She's a kid. Come on now. That's what she looked like?
That's what she looked like.
Long weave hair, ponytail. About to fix your baby hairs. Not a book in sight. Not a father in sight, an uncle in sight. Nobody in sight. And she said that nobody loved her.
She said that.
So what did she do? Go looking for love, what? In all the wrong places. And the worst place you can look for love is in arms or in the comfort of a man. That's the worst thing you can do.
What race of man you think he was in South Central?
Oh, he was definitely black.
On the Fig, just like Poetic.
Yeah, he was definitely
black. I was driving down the Fig,
no, he was
and I saw a girl
black.
that was pretty. Your whole ass.
No, he was definitely.
And what age was this girl you saw that was pretty? Mark ass.
A baby, a kid. What are you talking about? Kid.
So this guy, he's living with his cousin, and the cousin is
What are you talking about?
Adultifying herself. Like, this child has lived a very long life, but she's learned very early on that she has to protect herself and survive. This child is in survival mode at all times. No one around her cares for her. No one.
We're gonna stop exactly.
She's been abused her entire life.
At 2:05. Let's get 2 more minutes of it in.
So this guy, he's living with his cousin, and the cousin is a woman who's younger. I think she said his name is Antoine. I don't know. We'll call him Antoine. I don't know if that's his name for sure.
First of all, he didn't even have a house. He was already like living with his cousins and shit. And look, whole time this is a grown ass man with his cousin, his little cousin at that. Like, what's really going on? But it's none of that because she was already grown and she had a. So I'm like, okay. So he basically moved me around and she had a. So I'm like, okay. It's none of that because she was already grown and she had a. So
Children shouldn't look like this.
Children should not look like that. Young girls.
She got blue fucking contacts in, color hair, tattoo, fucking hoop earrings, vape, braces,
long nails,
makeup,
long nails, spaghetti strap shirt on.
and they wonder why I want to protect my daughter at all cost. Cause Leia is very pretty. I refuse, nigga. It'd be a cold day in hell before that some shit like that happens.
I'm like, okay. So he basically moved me in with the cousin. You feel me? I was 13. I was cool with it. I'm like, I don't have nowhere to go anyway. I just ran away. So.
But Antoine, moves Nova in with him, but he's living with his cousin. So the cousin starts realizing Nova is very young.
The cousin looking like this little girl look young. So she questioning me and him. So it's getting weird.
And says, you can't be in my house with this little girl.
So she questioning me and him. So it's getting weird.
Girl, getting weird? You mean the woman didn't, or the people didn't want a fucking child running around their house without the parents' permission? Yeah, with a grown ass.
Man, like,
no, you can't do that shit here.
No.
Get the fuck on. I'd have called police on your ass.
Oh, I definitely want to call the police on my cousin.
On both of their little ass.
I'll call police on both of them. Yeah, like, no. They got a situation going on and the police show up. They're like, yeah. I'm like, there they go right there. Like, no.
Call the police so fast on their asses, boy.
And says, you can't be in my house with this little girl like that. So they move out. Nova ends up living in a car with this man.
So we started sleeping in his car.
All the while, there is very well documented instances, public instances of Tanea and Nova not having a good relationship. Like, Nova is running away from something.
She used to abuse me. She used to go on live. Your antibiotics. But you want to go get hit on. Expose me, embarrass me. She used to post my messages. Yes, she is a child.
You regret having kids?
No, this is 35 years of hard work. The same thing she doing now, this been happening since 4 or 3 years ago. He does not like my... Same thing she doing now, this been happening since 4 or 3 years ago. He does not like my daughter being on the street. So we're arguing about that all.
Do you like your daughter being on the streets?
Heck no.
Maybe it's just she's too,
We'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
I need a break from this. Like, I gotta get my thoughts together because
2 hours at a time.
This is just too sad to see this child out here. I also feel bad for this woman because what type of life does she have to where this is okay? And you don't usually have women who are prostitutes grow up raising their daughters that way. They usually want to keep their daughters away from stuff like that to do something different. The fact that your daughter, and I don't want to say embraced it, I don't want to say that. I think your daughter had no other choice. And I think your daughter was put in extreme survival mode.
Mm-hmm. They said coins the term mothers love their sons and raise their daughters. Child. What's your final thoughts?
My final thoughts is just protect your daughters. There's so many males out here that are predators. Males cause 90% of the crime, 90% of the molestations, 90% of the child exploitations, 90% of murders, 90% of robberies, 90% of femicide. Males cause so much damage out here. Protect your daughter, protect your children. Because the males aren't protectors. They ain't protecting nothing. Only thing they're interested in is pussy, and more fucking pussy. Regardless if it's from a child or if it's from an older adult. It doesn't matter. Pussy rules everything around them, including their morale.
So I'm telling Brittany in the chat that because Brittany said that she think that she put her daughter on. I showed my wife the video. She pretty much did put her daughter on. We got videos. I don't want to go into it without spoiling everything. Maybe another content creator would like to pick this up, but we definitely have videos of Tanea saying some very wild stuff. And then they did 3 interviews together. Yeah. Those interviews were just foul. I'm not even gonna lie. That's why it's like if I was doing 12-hour shows, this shit would break my fucking. This type of stuff that drains you as a content creator. Drains you. And what's even more draining is black men are gonna talk about submission, femininity, what these bitches doing, everything except helping black women to better the community. Now, when they see this video, they're gonna hold Tanea accountable. They might even go so as far as holding the girl accountable, saying she know better. This is yes, Brittany. They got interviews together, child, talking about being hoes together.
Yeah.
Child.
Yeah.
Talking about being on Figaro, talking about being on the Blade together.
Yeah.
So when she says she didn't put her on and you out there with her and y'all both doing dicks.
And maybe even sharing, you never know, this woman.
You think these niggas not paying for that?
Oh, yeah.
How often do you see that out there?
A daughter, and you can get both of them. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. We definitely gonna cover everything tomorrow, bro. I don't know what to say. Except Flocko, we on your ass. Corey Holcomb, we on your ass. We on all y'all niggas ass. We on everybody ass, man. We back.
Her daddy too. I blame my father too.
We gonna find him. We on his ass.
He is. Yeah.
And the mother, I'm gonna let my wife handle that. You know what I'm saying? Also, make sure y'all tap in. Wife, go ahead and tell me about your series.
So, since everything is starting to come down in my world, school is about to be out. I'm coming down on some of my classes. I don't have to go back into the fall when my next 3 classes are being offered and I'm officially done. So now I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on my new series called The Forever Problem. It's about me exposing all races of male throughout the world and their behavior, because I am starting to feel like we are in a gender apartheid where one gender, which is the female population across the world, is being oppressed, wiped out, abused, and there's only one other gender who is our apex predators, which are the males, and they are causing all of the harm. Any harm that you can think of, it is related back to a man. So yeah, so I'm calling it my Forever Problem series. So yeah, stay tuned for that, you guys. I'm going to be working on that over the next couple of months.
All right, with that being said, we are out of here. I appreciate everybody for watching. Part 1, hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Hit that QR code to the left. Y'all want to get some other stuff going on. You know, we on Patreon. We got a lot of stuff going on over there. If you guys want to see like me working in the background, doing stuff in the background, you want to see like more family-oriented videos, you go on there. You want to see this wagon my wife got? Say no, you can't see that nowhere. Only I can see that. With that being said, I'm out of here, man. She said, "Gently, you're getting big, girl."
I know, Brittany. I know.
Give him a little side view.
Like I am. It's coming though. Like he getting out there. So I'm about 6.5 months. I'm about to be 7 months, and like a week. Yeah. So he getting out there. So yeah, it's happening.
Hey, Gore, you got to rewatch this one, bro. This one worth the rewatch. I'm only trying to put out good information, good content. This one worth the rewatch. Hey, man, between you and Brittany, I need both of y'all to send me $10 to the Cash App. A nigga broke, man. Send me something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to my name. I can barely afford Patreon. I can barely afford StreamYard. Help a nigga out. I'm trying to become a bag chaser. Give me a hat. Yeah. That being said, I don't know. Let's see who live so I can send y'all to somebody else. And then we gotta get the fuck out of here. Let's see who live that I actually like. Look like Izzy Bands.
It did pop up that Izzy was live though.
Izzy Bands. Hey, shout out to Gore. Shout out to Gore for the $10, my nigga. Nah, Brittany, you gotta hit the Cash App. It's like, nah, man. Dell and Raheem, all y'all had the Cash App. Shout out to Gore. We out of here with the money song.
It's time for the circulator. It's time for the circulator. I'ma shake my monkey. I'ma shake my monkey. It's time for the circulator. It's time for the circulator. It's time for the circulator. It's time for the circulator.
I don't know how to dance but can lean, and maybe get a bitch put their hands on their knees. I don't know how to dance but can lean. I don't know how to dance but can lean.